Hi, I'm Tom Summers with Edina Realty. Welcome back again to my continuing video series on the top 10 questions to ask before writing an offer on a short sale. It's interesting to me how things have shifted just so much in the last couple months as I've been working on this video series. I'm starting to see foreclosures drop, at least in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, yet I'm still seeing a steady number of short sales, especially in certain price ranges. So this video series still has an awful lot of value to consider before you make an offer. Watch all of them and take as much as you can information-wise out of these. And again, always, if you have any questions, give me a call. I'm happy to help if I can if you're in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. Anyways, so number 8 is, has the bank started all of the paperwork and is it in the proper department? This sounds probably odd to a lot of you, and the purpose for this particular question is you would be shocked at how many short sales that I come across where I call the listing agent to ask, I've got a buyer that's interested, what can you tell me about the process? And they essentially say, well, we haven't done anything with the bank yet, the bank doesn't really even know, or I'm not doing anything until I get an offer from a buyer and then we'll start to move forward. This is a big mistake, and if you're faced with a situation like this, I will typically say to the buyer, here's what's going on. You may want to think long and hard before you write an offer, because you've just extended it by several months, which I've talked about earlier in some of the other videos. But the scary thing to me about this particular situation is every bank has a system. Many of them are very similar, but some of them have little different intricacies depending on the bank and the process. So there's a difference between an FHA loan and a conventional loan that's existing on the property. So the reason you're asking this question is to say, hey, do you have all of the information into the bank? Are they aware there's a short sale, number one? And secondly, where are you in the process? Because there are some banks that have to go through a lot of different cycles before they can get to the point where they can look at an offer. So if they haven't done anything and aren't even aware of the short sale, you could end up with an awful long time waiting to find out that you're not going to get the house. So ideally what the answer should be to this question is yes, all of the paperwork is in. We've turned in the bank statements, the last couple of months pay stubs, the last 2 years taxes, the hardship letter, and all the other things that the bank is going to require of the seller to make a decision on a short sale. And then equally as important, is it in the proper department? Because if it's on the wrong platform, we've got a problem. So if you're working towards a short sale and the agent hasn't checked to see if it's actually in the short sale department and it's in the loan modification department, sometimes it can be very hard to get it shifted over from one department to another. Or is it in the legal department right now where the short sale won't, can't do anything at all at this point until they hear back from legal. You want to know all of these things as a buyer ahead of time, because it's going to help you make a decision as to whether this is worth moving forward on or not. So again, really important question. Please feel free to look back on any of the other videos that I've got on this subject or any others on my YouTube channel. Just type in Realtorology and you'll see lots of stuff to watch. I hope you have gotten something out of this, and again, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful day.